Wednesday, the 10th of December, and as of today, there's just 15 days left until Christmas. Thanks for joining me again on Corinna's Christmas Countdown. Hello, and thank you for joining me for day 10 of Vlogmas. Today I thought that rather than filming a set video for you, I'd sit down and have a bit of a chat with you instead. Now, I had thought about doing a video on my Christmas wish list for today, and the more I thought about it, the more I realised that I didn't really feel very comfortable doing a video all about what gifts I'd like for Christmas. It didn't feel quite right to me. I think Christmas is about much more than receiving presents, even though I really like giving presents and seeing the looks on people's faces and knowing that I'm making people happy by getting things that they like. Don't get me wrong, I'm not against present giving, it's just I don't particularly feel like I want to advertise the things that I want for Christmas. So while I was thinking about what I could do instead today, it got me thinking about what an alternative Christmas wish list might look like. There's so many things in this world that it feels like we could change. They feel a bit broken at the moment. So what things could I put on my wish list if I had a magic wand, or there was someone who could come along with a magic Christmas wand and make it all right? What would those things be? So here's a few of the things that I thought of. First of all, I think one of the things that I find quite close to my heart, I suppose, because it bothers me so much when I see this, is I would wish for an end to homelessness. I feel like over the last 5 years or so, homelessness has got a lot worse. There's so many more people on the streets, sleeping out in the cold, sleeping rough, of all different ages and for all different reasons. And it breaks my heart to see it, and I just don't know how we've got to this state and what it is we can do to help. So I would definitely wish for an end to homelessness, or at least a significant improvement. I would also wish for an end to hunger. Obviously there's a lot of hunger around the world, but even closer to home in the UK, food banks have seen a massive rise in the number of people needing to use them, especially at this time of year, driven by, I think, more poverty, more levels of poverty, and people not being able to make ends meet. So an end to hunger, especially for children as well. I mean, that's just heartbreaking when you hear of children who only get one meal a day when they go into school, for example. An end to hunger, and then also another thing that I would have on my wish list is an end to the destruction of the Amazon rainforest. And more than just that, just an end to the destruction that as mankind we seem to be doing to the planet. Last weekend we were watching the last in the series of David Attenborough's show, and he was explaining how there were so many species of animals who are likely to go extinct in the very near future. And it's absolutely heartbreaking. It feels like they're the innocents in this, and it's our duty and our obligation as humans to stop the sort of rampage on their turf, and to make sure that there's room on this planet for us all to live and thrive. So I definitely feel like the Amazon rainforest is one of the things that, you know, we should be trying to stop, the destruction of it, of course, and I guess alongside that, the planting of a lot more trees. I absolutely love trees anyway, but the planting of more trees. I feel like I'm waffling a little bit now. But finally though, on my alternative Christmas wish list, I would wish for harmony. And I think for me right now, that harmony is quite relevant to being based in the UK. For the past few years, since we had the referendum on whether the UK should be inside or outside of the EU, it feels like the whole country has been in turmoil. It feels like we've been split down the middle. There have been arguments and opinions and disagreements, and it's just not very pleasant. And so my greatest wish would be for us to come together again as a country and not to have this kind of discord, these disagreements, but to find a way to find a middle ground or find a place where we can all just be happy again with each other and not be having these disagreements. So that would be my alternative Christmas wish list. Have you had a think about what your alternative Christmas wish list would be? What would you put on it? Let me know. Put them in the comments, because I'm sure, gosh, there's so many things. I mean, and disease and other kinds of poverty around the world, and yes, there's so many. Obviously I can't list them all here, but what would be on your alternative Christmas wish list? Thinking about the rest of Vlogmas coming up, I do have a plan, or at least a loose plan, for what I intend to share each day. And just to give you a sneak peek ahead, some of the things are, I've got a dinner party later this week, so I want to show you some of the preparations for that and how I dress the dining room up and do the food preparation for that. I want to do a Christmas decorations house tour so that you can see all of our decorations as they've been put up around the house. I'm hoping to do a Christmas get ready with me before I go out. I think that's next week, one night. And also I've got a paint my nails and chat vlog, so lots and lots planned and lots coming up. Still got room to make some tweaks though, so if there's anything particular you'd like to know, any questions that you have or things you'd like to see, let me know in the comments and I can try and squeeze it in. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this casual style chat vlog today. I've got a couple of other little clips that I've filmed today, so kind of traditional vlogging, I guess, going out and about and decorating around the house. So I'll pop those on after this, so be sure to stick around to watch those. But for now, I'm going to say bye and see you tomorrow.